There he is, 1980s icon, John McEnroe, Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame broadcaster. John, you won 4 of these in 6 years. You understand the pressure of it, so you're the editor of the New York Times. Is this a collapse from Tiafoe, or was this a comeback?
I think Fritz is going to get the comeback award because he hung tough and he made Tiafoe really work for it. Tiafoe expends a lot of energy, sweats a lot, as you can see. He wanted it extremely badly, but I think he got a little bit too caught up in it late in the fourth set, like he could taste it, and he forgot to do the tough part, which is to execute. His serve went off. He wasn't attacking the way he was in the first 2 or 3 sets, and to me, that really cost him. And then that one rally, that long rally late in the fourth set, took some out of his legs, and he just wasn't the same guy. He hit the wall, I guess, because I was really surprised he had nothing left in the tank in the fifth.
Fritz versus Sinner. Break down this match for the SportsCenter viewer who don't watch these guys every day, week in, week out. What kind of match do you see?
I see a match where Fritz is going to have to serve as big as he's ever served. He's going to have to try to dictate when he can. He's got to take advantage of opportunities when Sinner's percentage of first serves drops a little and attack that. He's actually shown a lot better defensive skills than I've ever seen from Fritz. He's in better shape than he's ever been. I didn't realize that if you got in better shape, you automatically move better, which really impresses me for Taylor Fritz. And he's kept positive through most of the tournament. You know, he used to get down on himself, and you don't see that as much from Fritz. And so he's going to have to use the crowd to energize him because Sinner's going to be the fresher of the two. He's the more confident. He's had an incredible one the last 12 months, particularly on hard courts. So this is a big ask for Taylor to pull this off. I mean, he is definitely a heavy underdog. But I love your two guys' energy about the U.S. Open. I got to say, you guys bring the energy too.
Well, you're a great listen to every match, Johnny. And what's it like as an American playing in New York City? If Fritz needs every advantage to win this match, how do you channel that to be a positive and not a negative with pressure and squeeze that racket too tightly?
A question that, you know, we all as athletes want the answer to, and it's that you got to straddle that line between obviously using the crowd but not letting yourself get caught up in it, and that's a tricky thing to do. Listen, I grew up 15 minutes from here. For me to be able to play at this U.S. Open was amazing. Taylor's from California, but this is still our U.S. Open Championship. To me, it's like the biggest event. Wimbledon, U.S. Open, no question the biggest event. Maybe for an American, it's this one. So he's going to have to get back, get in that ice bath immediately, start getting that body ready so he can give it his all. He'll give it his all, but the question will be how much does he have left in the legs Sunday? I hope he's got a lot. He looks really fit.
Yeah, golfers and tennis players, this is the major in America. If you're an American, this is the major you want to win. And I want to ask you a quick question, John. Again, the American woman, also a big underdog. Sabalenka is absolutely pulverizing the tennis ball this entire championship. Jessica Pegula's got a big ask. How does she do it?
Well, you know, Pegula's a heck of a competitor, and she didn't play at the Olympics. She's missed some time, and so she's come back looking pretty fresh, and that's big for her. She had a lot of confidence coming in. I thought she was going to make a great run. I picked her to beat Swiatek. She did. She looked like she was in big trouble against Muchova. This is a whole different level. Sabalenka is playing by far the best I've ever seen her play and able to do more. She used to be a one-trick pony. It was like all or nothing. She had to go big on everything. Now she's added more to her game. Give her a lot of credit. She said to the crowd, like, hey, it's tough to play an American. Yes, it is tough to play an American. Hopefully the crowd will help Jessica Pegula there because she's going to need that.
I went to a Rolling Stones concert at the Garden early 2000s. Pretenders opened up. You jumped on stage and played guitar with the Pretenders at the Stones concert. Do you remember that night?
What do you think? Do you think I remember the night I went on with Chrissy Hine, one of my close friends at rock and roll,
and got a chance? But
here's the bad part. You know, I played with her many times live. When I see her, it's awesome. But my string broke halfway through that song as I was about to go into that great solo.
Yeah, I think it was brass. I think it was brass and pocket. I remember like it was yesterday.
I think it was Precious. It was Precious.
That was 20 years ago. Wow. Well, you still sound and look great, John. Can't wait to hear you during the final.
Great stuff, Booch.
He's the man. He and ESPN were born, his stardom and ESPN were born just about the same time in
79, right? Yeah, we just
tomorrow's our
celebrated
birthday.
45 years.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, Fritzy's, I call him Fritzy. He's a huge dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make some cash if you're feeling good about Fritzy. And he wins the U.S. Open men's final against Sinner.